If I have to do something just to be loved, that's not love. Those 9 words didn't just come from a therapist or a book or a breakup text. They came from Justin Bieber on Instagram. And they've left everyone asking what's really going on behind the scenes. This wasn't your average celebrity caption. It was raw, quiet, unapologetically vulnerable. Like a man who's tired of pretending that being famous makes love any easier. And when someone like Justin, someone who has the world, starts questioning what love actually is, you stop scrolling. You listen, but this isn't just about Justin, or even about Hailey. This is about us, the kind of love we chase, the kind we settle for, and the painful truth that most of us have been taught to earn love like it's a job. So what did Justin really mean by those words? What kind of pressure is he under, and what does that say about all of us? Let's dig into the most revealing post Bieber's ever made and maybe finally figure out why love feels so hard, even when it's supposed to be easy. So let's talk about it. When Justin Bieber posted those 4 little words, tired of transactional relationships, it wasn't just poetic. It was a warning sign, because we've all been there, haven't we? That friendship where you're always the one reaching out. That relationship where every gesture feels like it comes with a receipt. That quiet voice in your head that says, if I don't keep proving I'm worth it, they'll leave. And maybe that's what made Justin's post hit so hard, because it wasn't about drama. It was about exhaustion. Exhaustion from giving love like it's a favor. Exhaustion from performing worthiness like it's a job interview. And the scariest part? Most of us don't even realize it's happening until we're completely drained. So the question is, what does real unconditional love even look like anymore? And why does it feel so rare? Picture this. Someone tells you you need to earn love. Now imagine if someone told you the same thing about air. Sounds absurd, right? And yet, so many of us have been taught to believe that love has to be deserved. That it's something we win. Something we work for. Something we prove ourselves worthy of over and over again. That's exactly what Justin was trying to unravel when he posted a screenshot of a ChatGPT search. If he tells someone who doesn't understand inherent worth they deserve love, could it confuse them more? The answer? Yes, because even the word deserve implies you have to earn something. And if you've never felt worthy in the first place, then love becomes another impossible mountain to climb. Let's be honest. How many times have you laughed when you wanted to cry? Said I'm fine when you were breaking inside? Pretended to be chill when every part of you was screaming? We twist ourselves into emotional knots just to keep people close, only to end up feeling more alone than ever. Justin's words weren't just poetic. They were a mirror, reflecting how we all mistake performance for love and silence for peace. Now, imagine feeling all of that, but with millions of people watching your every move, waiting to judge, waiting to comment, waiting to cancel. That's Justin and Hailey's reality. Since the day they got married, their relationship hasn't belonged just to them. It's belonged to the headlines, to the fan theories, to the blurry paparazzi photos that fuel 1,000 assumptions. Every smile they post is analyzed. Every silence between them spun into breakup rumors. So when Justin shows something this raw, this unguarded, it's not just a personal reflection. It becomes a public event. People ask, are they splitting up? Is he calling Hailey out? But maybe that's not the real story. Maybe the truth is simpler, more painful, more human. Maybe Justin isn't trying to leave his wife. Maybe he's just trying to leave behind the version of love that hurts. And maybe, just maybe, he's asking the same question we all are. How do I love without losing myself? Of course, we can't talk about Justin without talking about Hailey. But here's the thing, Hailey hasn't said a word about Justin's post. No cryptic captions, no tell-all interviews. Just photos, smiling selfies, outfit shots, hanging out with friends. The kind of content that whispers, I'm fine. Everything's normal, but is it? Or is that her version of survival? A way to keep moving while the world dissects their marriage like it's public property? Some people think she's avoiding the drama. Others say she's staying graceful under pressure. But maybe, just maybe, she's navigating something we all understand. The quiet war between who we are and who the world expects us to be. Because Hailey isn't just Justin's wife. She's a woman trying to hold on to her identity in a relationship that's constantly under a spotlight. And that spotlight doesn't just expose, it distorts. So, while Justin posts about worth and exhaustion, maybe Hailey's response is silence, not because she doesn't feel, but because she feels too much. Everyone talks about unconditional love. But let's be real, do we even know what that looks like? It's not, I love you when you make me happy. It's not, I love you as long as you don't let me down. And it's definitely not, I love you because you love me back. No. Real unconditional love sounds more like, I love you even when you're messy. I love you when I don't understand you. I love you because love isn't a contract. It's a commitment. Beautiful, right? But also brutal. Because loving like that, it hurts. It's inconvenient. It's scary. It means choosing someone even when it's hard, and doing it without demanding anything in return. No wonder Justin wrote, I still find myself trying to learn love. And it's exhausting, because it is. It's work. Soul work. And even when you have fame, followers, and a beautiful partner, that work doesn't get easier. In fact, it might get harder. When Justin dropped his thoughts, the internet exploded. Some fans rushed in with love. This is so real. Love isn't earned, it's given. Others started dissecting his marriage like a lab experiment. Is this a cry for help? Are they splitting up? A few even rolled their eyes. Here we go again. Another moody post for attention, but behind all that noise, something quieter began to rise. Empathy. Because deep down we all know what he's talking about. That exhaustion. That ache to feel loved without needing to perform for it. That fear that if we stop trying so hard, we'll be left behind. Whether you're married to a supermodel or just hoping your crush texts back, love is confusing. Vulnerability is terrifying. In Justin's post, it didn't just open a window into his life, it held up a mirror to ours. To our habits, our heartbreaks, our constant dance between connection and self-worth. So let's get honest, love isn't earned. It's received. Worth isn't proven. It's inherent in relationships. If they feel like scoreboards constantly tracking who did what, they don't sustain us. They drain us. That's what Justin's post was really about. Not a breakup. Not a headline. But a truth we've all felt and rarely say out loud. I'm tired of trying so hard just to feel enough. And here's the twist. Even people with all the fame, all the fortune, all the followers are still trying to figure it out. Still wondering if they're lovable when they're not performing. So maybe the lesson isn't in the caption. Maybe it's in the pause between the words and the honesty and the exhaustion. In the courage to say, I'm not okay, and that's not weakness. That's the first step. So here's the part that no one says enough. You don't have to earn love either. Not by being agreeable, not by being pretty, not by shrinking yourself just to keep the peace. If you've ever felt like you had to twist into someone else just to be accepted, you're not broken. You've just been taught the wrong definition of love. Real love doesn't tally points. It doesn't make you audition. It doesn't whisper, maybe if you're better tomorrow. Real love stays. Even when you're not perfect. Even when you're messy. Even when you've got nothing left to give but truth. So if Justin's words felt close to home, it's not because he's famous. It's because he's human. And in the end, so are we.